So I just got out of work and I had the entire day to process and think about this J. Cole K. Dot beef slash diss back and forth, and J. Cole taking the lead, taking leadership, and basically saying, this isn't me. This isn't what I represent. I actually rock with K. Dot. Not only that, but I think he's one of the greats. And so what I did honestly was lame. And at first I was pretty shocked, and I had to think about, okay, what is the motive? What is the motivation? Maybe it is anxiety. Maybe he's nervous that he's going to get destroyed in a response. But then I really thought about it. I'm like, that's always going to be subjective, because J. Cole will absolutely hold his own no matter what is said. I don't think he's fearful of something that could be exposed, or, maybe people thinking that Kendrick came harder than he did. And so I really considered, okay, if that's probably less likely to be the reason why he revoked the diss, what else could be the reasoning? And I'm going to take what he said at face value. And really what I got from what he said live publicly was, I am no longer this. This doesn't really represent who I am. And I'm going to take the mature route. And I respect the heck out of that. And it really shows the character of a lot of people, especially y'all Christians, whether you're in CHH or just a Christian that loves hip hop, that really were like, oh man, we wanted to see more beef. What is he doing? He's scared. He's a coward. Bro, I don't rock with that. And that really exposes your character, because you would rather see division just because it's hip hop than you want to see unity. You don't want to see people who actually can be great together and sit at the same table. You would rather see separation, division, and hostility. And one of the things that I've learned is, if it's a universal truth, why would it change just because of a genre? It's okay to evolve. Just because it doesn't look like hip hop has in the past, they're doing it wrong, or Cole is doing it wrong by apologizing. That to me is weak-minded. That to me shows your own maturity, your own perspective of the world, man. It's more than hip hop. It's deeper than that. If it's not biblical, why would it fit just because it's hip hop? If division is something that doesn't fit in our own personal lives spiritually, why does it fit in our entertainment, or why does it fit in hip hop? That's what you got to think about. And that's why I'm kind of like, I'm taking note of the people. I'm taking note of the people that think it's whack, that think it's lame, that J. Cole was on his grown man, over 30-ish, and he actually said, this isn't me. This isn't what I wanted to do. This isn't who I am. And he revoked it. After I had time, I thought and processed what was said, and I really rock with J. Cole on this one. And I think it shows not only his maturity as a man, but also a spiritual maturity that needs to infiltrate hip hop as a whole. I can tell you, I'm not with the dissing. I'm not with the competition. I got room at my table for everybody. And when I run into people that are rigid, that are restrictive, that are gatekeepers, that just really want to keep beef alive, man, I can't even be around that. I don't want to sit at your table. I don't care if you have opportunity for me, because God has something better for me, and God's going to platform me. So when I see that at the highest level of hip hop, of course I'm going to rock with that. I am not going to speak against that or belittle J. Cole or belittle anybody that speaks on unity and speaks against division. So that's my 2 cents. Take it or leave it. Maybe I'm going too far in my own assessment of people who don't want to see reconciliation, who don't want to see unity, but that's where I'm at.